He had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
On second down, back to Henderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Nice catch. I'm 19 of 19. I have not missed a pass yet this whole game.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I don't like this play.
A give for Henderson running to the right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They click so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line...
I love that play. Because Higbee is such a good blocker that he's basically a tackle, sealing the edge there.
Has been really good in this one.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. That's swung out to Mostert. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo.
Is that Bobby again? Oh no, Robinson.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And you could say that is just another.
What you don't want to do when you're facing the rush is go backwards.
But really, this defense
which is what he did.
What's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. On the return, Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Stafford going to throw it. And that is
I couldn't.
incomplete.
I think I got hit while I was throwing that. But he was open. He was totally open.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That was my first incompletion of the game. The previous.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff. And they
are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
That whole drive was easy money there. I was just going through my favorites, my favorite plays. I got to get better about labeling my stuff favorites or not.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Los Angeles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall to defeat here. And I think you have to say, ultimately...
All right. Regular season complete. So one of the things that I always do when we finish the regular season is I go to our stats, and I go through a summary of all those. And I also go through the end of the year awards as well, so we can see if any of our players won any awards. A lot of young guys. I'll level them all up off stream. It's going to take me 5 minutes to level up all those guys. Okay, so let's quickly go to our end of season stats. Look those over, because we started this season slowly. We finished strong. Stafford had 37 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, which is probably twice the amount I'm comfortable with. I threw a lot of them early in the season. I pretty much threw 2 or 3 every single game, the first couple games, until I got used to it. 77 completion percentage is really, really good. My rating ended up being 120. Yards per attempt is 10.9. My long was 80 yards. Running, Darrell Henderson led us with 1,363 yards, 6.0 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns. And Xavier Jones spelled Henderson quite well. He had 16 touchdowns. A lot of times, Henderson would go all the way down the field and get tired, and then Xavier Jones would get those easy goal line touches. And so he got 16 touchdowns, and he was running at a 5.3 yard per carry clip. Stafford ran in 2 touchdowns, and Cooper Kupp ran in 4 touchdowns, which was really cool to see. Receiving, Kupp topped the 1,000-yard mark. He also had 9 touchdowns. Robert Woods had 903 yards on only 45 catches, which is really impressive. He had 20 yards. He averaged 20 yards per catch and 8 touchdowns to go with it. Higbee, really, really good season for a tight end, led us with 11 receiving touchdowns, had 61 catches for 809 yards. Deshaun Jackson had 4 touchdowns and 652 yards. And the rest are kind of just supplementary players. Defensively, Micah Kiser led us in tackles. He had 84 tackles. Kenny Young had 73. Taylor Rapp had 71. Tackle for losses, Aaron Donald had 28 tackle for loss. Leonard Floyd had 13. Joseph Day had 9. Sacks, Aaron Donald had 18.5. Floyd had 7.5. Lewis had 5. Joseph Day had 4.5. Hollins 4. And so on and so forth. Interceptions, Darius Williams had 5 to lead the team. Ramsey had 4. Rapp had 2. Burgess had 2. Fuller had 2. Donald actually had an interception one game. Leonard Floyd had a pick 6 off of Lamar Jackson, I think it was. Kenny Young had 1, and David Long had 1. So that is about the end of it. As far as a punt return, Deshaun Jackson did have a punt return touchdown on the year. He averaged about 8.6 per return. So there's that. Let's go into the yearly awards, see if any of our Rams won any yearly awards. Patrick Mahomes won the MVP. Nick Chubb came in second place in the MVP voting. NFC, looks like Sam Darnold was the Offensive Player of the Year. I don't see any Rams in that running. Defensive Player of the Year was Khalil Mack, followed up closely by Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Fields. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Pete Werner. I don't know who that is. For the Saints, best QB was Sam Darnold. Best running back was Christian McCaffrey. Wow. Panthers had a hell of a year. Best receiver was Mike Evans. Looks like Cooper Kupp broke the top 7 there. He was 7th as far as best receivers. Best O-line, Zach Martin won it, but David DeCastro was in the running, as was Whitworth. So we had 2 players there in the running for best O-line. Best D-line goes to Brian Burns, with Aaron Donald up in 2nd. And best linebacker, Khalil Mack, of course. Best DB, Brian Murphy Jr. And Darius Williams is here represented. He's 4th on that list. Matt Gay did win best kicker, which is kind of interesting. So there you have it. There is the summary of our end of season stats. Just understand that those are 17 games worth of stats. And now we get to check out our playoff bracket here. We have a first round bye, and we're going to face the winner of the Seahawks and the Cowboys. And man, I hope the Seahawks win, because I just destroy them every time I play them. I'm probably going to cut the stream here. However, let's do our weekly strategy. We're on bye. Let's rest everybody. Let's rest everybody. Get them all rested up. And then do our training. Advance the week. We get to play Carolina. I thought we were going to play the winner of the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Or maybe we just play the highest seeded? No. Okay, we faced the lowest seeded winner. Maybe? Well, the Cowboys won, the Saints won, and the Panthers crushed Green Bay. So we get to play Carolina. We get to see exactly how good Sam Darnold is after being the QB of the year. Let's go into our strategy. We need to stop Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, we need to. Team offense, play calling tendencies. Yeah, they're really good. We need to defend the outside run for sure. Then we'll get left end, we'll split it. Right end, we'll split. D tackle, we'll get the starters going on that one. Split. Starters. Split. Split. Starters. Brian Burns. Looks like he's their best defender. We need to, yeah, let's do blitz counter, sure. Or no, should we do inside running? I feel like we should do run inside. And let's rest everybody again. Like we were. Don't want to have them doing a lot in practice. Okay, let's check out our upgrades, see if we have anybody interesting. We have Oboe. Kenny Young. Yeah, we'll upgrade him. Kenny Young was all over the field this year. He really was. That 60 or 70 overall does not Does not reflect how good he played this year. Anybody else? No, that looks like that's about it. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and cut the stream there. Next time when we pick up, we will play the Carolina Panthers in our building in the divisional playoff round. And we will do our very best to limit Christian McCaffrey while also advancing in our playoff push. So anyway, guys, my name is Free Nachos. Thanks as always for stopping by, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.